Chies, he has the advantage over his arch rival Piqueras. Beñat Fernandez. It's now, what is it?
For Jerez, and he too can get it sorted for next time around. That'll be
into contention. So Pugliese year, and he really thought that he put it behind him, but he obviously hasn't.
Yesterday running 202s down to 201s. And for Eddie O'Shea, really struggling after yesterday's 6/10 of a second back now, and he set the fastest lap of the race, a 2:03.
Wow. Chased by 18.
And already a couple of bike legs in. Brilliant. Just the formation flying, isn't it? Absolute skill and a half.
There, well picked, mate. You picked that one up perfectly. What a great drive. Pulls out alongside the 51 of Brian Iriarte and into second place.
He's the last late breakers. He is! How about that? So for the last corner, coming out of it.
Head tucked down, crawling underneath the paintwork. You know he's got every chance of doing it again.
Wow, what a drive. Max Chiles.
Out onto the back straight then, from first gear. Up. Yeah, he hardly could believe it. He said, look, if you'd asked me this morning if just hear that KTM yowl.
Race victory, race second place, sorry, like it was a race victory. Team, this is where the giant wall is, a big chicane.
Oh, it doesn't look like that now, does he? He's determined. He's in second place. He's got... You can hear the engine.
Yes, absolutely.
Took this as a kid, and I'm up here on the podium. I said, do you want to win tomorrow? He said, left-hander, absolutely fighting for grip here.
From yesterday are now positions 1, 2 and 3 in the standings in race 2 here today.
Dropping down the corkscrew in first gear, then a very...
With himself and others around him yesterday after that result, as we see.
Off the back of the grid today, and of course he's made good use of that middle. Back in 7th place, he knows he can't let any of these go.
10th, that first lap was pretty decent for him, making up the background as Hakim Danishkini ahead of Chiles now then. Chiles just off the back of this leading group. The rider in 6th position, that's where he started on the grid.
Fastest lap, another change of fastest lap. Still Piqueras at lead. Gonzalez,
and you've actually got Pugliese, it's the same top.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, well, there we go. Right. And those four have got a bit of an advantage.
To him yet, and he said, no, I've taken the decision to not go and see him until I've come. Pakistani rider just ahead of that chasing pack, led.
Piqueras will be so determined to go after him.
Yeah, he certainly will.
It's like an 8-9 man battle for the lead now.
Yeah, down the ideal.
Wow, look at that. The number 28 of Maximo. Christian Daniel Jr. Beñat Fernandez. Such a shame.
Yeah, hopefully a bit more rest before
that lead 4 has disappeared because Carter's dragged them back.
It's an injury from the crash and his previous injury from a mountain bike.
Well, it's a mountain bike.
3.5, significantly slower than what we were yesterday. And as well for the rest of them, that is sensational, and that's a disaster to see. Absolutely brilliant. Across the line they come then, and Carter Thompson's
and his arch rival Piqueras is right behind him. It's
difference in line choices. What a slingshot he got there. Blimey O'Reilly, that's...
And it still is Bader Patama, the number 13 of Hakim Danish.
28 got out, turn 15. He's going to go for about 5th place in towards...
Through the gearbox to 6th. Pick up the slipstream. I was going to be on the podium. I said, no way. But here I am, and well, isn't that incredible?
Dick Carby, absolutely sensational. I really enjoy that level of enthusiasm. Flick back onto the right, and now it's all downhill from this moment.
Got his eyes set on Piqueras, the leader.
Yeah, he certainly celebrated yesterday. Screaming, isn't it? As we come into turns 12 and 30.
Yeah, of course I try to win, but, you know, I'll be happy if I'm just up here again, you know. Just where the limit is, you're on board with Brian Iriarte. And Carpe was so thrilled to be on the podium. He said, you know, I dreamt quick change, 1st to 2nd to 3rd to 4th through this incredibly far.
At Carpe, it's as it was yesterday. Your podium finishers
of the 3rd row starting position. They go down the corkscrew again. Guys get away in front.
No, he really will not. He was absolutely livid. Right behind him. Because he flicked back onto the right, and now it's all downhill from this moment.
Then whatever he can pick up today.
He's just looking to his right there at one, isn't it? As we come into turns 12 and 13. Championship lead, but still no wins this season.
No, that's right, isn't it? Yeah. The limit is you're on board with Brian Iriarte.
get away.
No.
He wants that second podium, and he wants it.
Change first to second to third to fourth through this incredibly fast
Drying aspect of the line that is offering a little bit more grip. As we see,
row starting position. They go down the corkscrew again. 50, Carter Thompson.
1:57 now, Peter. So, I mean, clearly into third.
And Beñat Fernandez, as I say, he doesn't come off the back of he's keeping the concentration up, keeping things going, and you saw that.
Singapore got a great start up into 8th position from 10th.
You know, I don't want to curse him, but Beñat's in the groove, isn't he?
Had yesterday in the race at the moment. Carter Thompson, the 10 seconds ahead of Danish.
Right. But it was actually Carter Thompson. Patama over Brian Uriarte, Hakim Danish.
So surely your pit board, you're leaning out going like, it's okay, it's okay position.
Yeah.
But this, perhaps, you know, clearly Beñat feeling very comfortable at the moment, but hand sweepers there to finish the lap. We come across the line for the first time. Patama
Seconds back to Hakim Danish with only 6 to 4, 5.5 laps remaining. Finish straight to complete lap 1.
There's Christian Daniel.
You know, just being a little bit braver. And, you know, he's going to get right, and they're only sitting up now, getting on the brakes, scrubbing off that speed. I mean, you know, he's been closer to Beñat Fernandez. Straight 226 kilometres an hour, 140 miles an hour.
Yes, the win is 2.4 seconds ahead, but is leanly overtaken there.
Right, and it's the slipstream down the back straight.
That goes down there, unfortunately, right in front of the Brit. Uriarte and Veda Pratama get away. Danelli down and out, unfortunately, as well. Here's what happened.
Out alongside the 51 of Brian Uriarte and into second place.
The coaches, Gustavo was giving one of the talks to the riders, and he said the very best.
Tucked down, crawling underneath the paintwork.
Oh, that's a big high side coming out of that final turn. So clearly
out onto the back straight then from first gear up through the gear.
Might not be able to hear us. We see Joel Pons has gone down, unfortunately.
Just hear that KTM yowl.
One of the big TV screens that are trackside here, seeing where everybody is. This is where the giant wall is, a big chicane.
Yeah, a trio of second places, and you can hear the engine.
Yes, absolutely screaming. Now, and poor Hakim, he's going to come away probably with the
left-hander absolutely fighting for grip here, feeling just where...
This battle for third, Christian Daniel Jr., he ain't letting Hakim...
Dropping down the corkscrew in first gear, then a very quick...
Conditions are improving, it's stopped raining, the sun is out, perhaps there is a slightly...
...the grid today, and of course he's made good use of that middle of the third. Superb concentration on the eyes of the number.
That first lap was pretty decent for him, making up all that ground as Hakim Danish goes back.
And he's just reeling these off, he's doing what he feels comfortable at. And
the rider in 6th position, that's when he started on the grid today.
Had a bit of a twitch as he came through the S's there. But I think the thing is, Barlow's...
And you've actually got Pugliese, it's the same top 5 that we had. Steady, because between him and Thompson, they've got over...
And those 4 have got a bit of an advantage, haven't they? Still very...
He doesn't need to be running this sort of pace. If you're his rider, if you're his helmet, Uriarte, Danish, Gonzalez in 4th, and Beñat is running pace 1.2 seconds quicker. I mean, overtaking Beñat Fernandez, and you can just see the difference in line choices through the left.
They have to accept for second place, but the gap is 13 into this left-hander third gear around onto the start, and he's had to drop back. I think he has accepted the fact that Beñat's absolutely flat out, and they're still hard on it as they
6.9, which is 3/10 quick, 10 seconds ahead.
That's right. But it was actually Carter Thompson who had a bit of
the mid-section of the circuit, the more flowing part. As we see your pit board, you're leaning out going like, it's okay, it's okay.
They're just gauging how long a distance it is back to Gonzalez. And
perhaps, you know, clearly Beñat feeling very comfortable at the moment, but
we know that, you know, these guys also your eyes off the road too much. It's back to Hakim Danish with only 6 to 4, 5.5 laps remaining. It could well come undone. So Danish looking for a way past Gonzalez as just being a little bit braver. And, you know, he's going to have to...
M2, do they need to know at this stage? That is the question.
Yeah, I would suggest... I mean, you know, he's been closer to Beñat Fernandez.
Can the helpers of Veda Pratama and Brian Uriarte be to them? Will they? Yes, the win is 2.4 seconds ahead. But is it worth...
First victory, and he's now looking for a way past
him down there, unfortunately, right in front of the Brit.
Yeah. You know, it's also too easy to make a mistake.
Hakkinen actually down and out, unfortunately.